What's happening, guys, and welcome back to another awesome video on our channel. As the president of the most powerful nation on earth, you are always at risk, especially when you have a divisive, often combative approach to leading the country, just so every walking moment is a potential threat. Hence, for keeping the president safe, the country's Secret Service has an elaborate system. Their expert tactics and threat response are as important as any job in existence. They might even have to go as far as testing food out for him as well. Here are a few Secret Service tactics that are absolutely insane. Number 9. Advanced Secret Service Team. Every single place the president goes is first scouted out by the Advanced Secret Service Team. This team arrives before the president to do a thorough check of the entire area that the president is visiting. For example, if he is visiting the school, the team arrives and inspects every corner, including the bathroom stalls and inside classroom cupboards. They will even go to nearby hospitals and obtain a list of any individual that had recently been treated for any mental illness. Number 8. Ink Library. The Secret Service has the world's largest collection of ink. They work in conjunction with ink manufacturers where they have a massive database of tags in the ink. These tags allow Secret Service agents to narrow down the brand of any type of ink. They can also identify where the brand is sold and its country. So, should the president ever receive a threatening letter, the Secret Service can trace it back to the country it could have potentially been written from. They also have a team of handwriting experts that inspect the handwriting of any letter of the said nature. Number 7. Protective Intelligence. The president is the target of many online comments, and some of these comments suggest a visible threat to him but might not be serious. But you must know that every single threat is investigated thoroughly by a team of Secret Service experts. If someone posts anything about wanting to cause the president any type of harm, even if it's only a jest, every single aspect of that person's life is investigated. Friends, employees, and neighbors could all be interviewed. This is known as protective intelligence, and it is conducted to deem the seriousness of the threat. After a thorough investigation is done, the agents will determine whether or not the person in question should simply be warned, submitted for a psychiatric evaluation, or be convicted of a Class E felony.
Barry saw my post and he responded with something that wasn't too nice that brought those Secret Service agents to...
Number 6. Spot weapons. Impromptu presidential meetings are a nightmare for Secret Service agents. Dealing with large crowds poses a threat for them because they don't know what someone in the crowd might do. As such, the Secret Service agents are highly trained to look for weaponry within a crowd. They scan for people who have their hands stuffed in their pockets, for people wearing baggy clothing, and even for people who seem to be moving stiffly on one side of their body because they might be concealing a weapon. The Secret Service employees are famous for their dark sunglasses, but those shades aren't just to shield their eyes from the sun. Instead, they wear dark glasses to hide their eyes while scanning the crowd. This way, any potential suspects are not alarmed at the fact that they're being watched. Number 5. Water Rescue Detail. One of the many perks of being the president is the lifetime of protection. Even after their term in the office, the president is promised protection wherever he goes. Now, a lot of former presidents seek relaxation in tropical places where there are a ton of swimming and water sports. So, to ensure the president remains safe at all times, a specific group of Secret Service agents are put on water rescue detail. These agents accompany any president, whether active or not, to any place that has water. They are highly trained in any or all of the dangers that a water body poses.
White House and seems to be very well under control. I'd like to thank the Secret Service.
Number 4. Protective driving. The president's main mode of transportation is aptly named the Beast. It's a customized Cadillac limousine that stores over 7 tons of armor. The armor is up to 8 inches thick in places and can withstand high-caliber gunfire or even an explosive device. But the protection doesn't stop there. As the beast is never alone, the president's motor pool consists of a whole line of vehicles, including a discreet black van that holds the counter-assault team. In total, there are over a dozen vehicles in the president's motor pool, and each of them costs over $1 million in price. The drivers of these cars are, of course, highly trained as well. Drivers have to go through 5 days of driving school screening and learn how to effectively drive the president out of a potentially dangerous situation. Number 3. Cat agents. Cat agents are the Secret Service most elite and highly trained agents. They carry SR-16 carbines with them, which are highly powerful rifles. The process to become a cat agent is extremely grueling. When someone is selected, they must first undergo a week of preschool. If they make it through that, they graduate from an intensive 6-week training camp. The agents are required to run 1.5 miles in 9 minutes while wearing a 45-pound vest and to be highly skilled with weapons. They must also be very intelligent. During their training, they go through arduous stress tests, and it is here that most applicants drop out. They are trained to engage in direct assault combat to give other agents the time to get the president to safety. Number 2. Food screening. When presidential chefs are preparing food for the president, they are under strict scrutiny by Secret Service agents. Every single one of their movements is monitored to ensure they're not poisoning the president. White House chefs are never alone in the kitchen. Furthermore, when the president travels, Navy stewards travel along with him and personally prepare his food. The president does not eat any food that has been gifted to him, and although they sometimes might order food when out and about, it is only for a photo op. They never eat anything they order from a restaurant.
Good thing here, Mr. President.
I like it all. It's all good stuff.
Do you
Great American food.
Number 1. Systema Russian combat. It's expected that Secret Service agents are highly trained in handling weapons and combat. They are, after all, protecting the most important person in the country, who is the president. But some Secret Service agents are highly trained than others. Some are trained in a Russian martial art routine called Systema, that stands for the system. It was originally used by military personnel such as the KGB. It is unlike any other martial art and is known for its brutality. Systema involves controlling the attacker's levers, arms, legs, and elbows. It also involves defending against weapons and weapon disarmament. People trained in Systema are trained to deal with multiple attackers at the same time. They are also trained to remain very calm during an attack. Systema is not just a combat tactic, it's also a way of life. Do you think these protection protocols are a bit of an overkill, or they're absolutely necessary? Do give me your honest thoughts regarding all of this in the comments section down below. And before we get out of here, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe to our channel, and hit that bell icon if you want to receive updates and notifications on content like this going forward.